everybody. My name is David Niemeyer, and I want to talk to you about discrimination, retaliation, fraud, and racketeering, Episode 1. In this episode, I wanted to explain to you how the colleges, including Yakima Valley Community College and Wenatchee Valley Community College, as well as the Washington State Board for Community and Technical Colleges, are all covering up discrimination, retaliation, fraud, and racketeering, organized crime. And to begin this episode, I really need to talk to you about ringleader Sherry Podruzny, who is the Yakima Valley College Dental Hygiene Program Coordinator and Teacher, and what she's doing to cheat students out of degrees such as mine for a Bachelor's of Applied Science and Dental Hygiene degree that I earned, and she is refusing to give this degree to me, even to this day. So, to start, I want to show you a picture of Sherry Podruzny. Now, this is the Yakima Valley College Dental Hygiene Program Coordinator and Teacher. She's the one that's refusing to give me my Bachelor's of Applied Science and Dental Hygiene degree that I earned. Now, Sherry Podruzny is committing fraud through other teachers in order to cheat me out of my degree. So, I'm going to go ahead and put this back and explain a little bit more. I've turned in a complaint at Wenatchee Valley College because Leslie Lampkin, another teacher there, which I'll show you a picture of here in a minute, decided to illegally remove my summary number 1 assignment that consisted of 2 summaries out of the Wenatchee Valley College computer system. It was a Canvas computer system, and he just took it right out of there. He also forced me to do 2 additional gun essays that were not required in the syllabus, and he forced me to do them to give me extra work, all because Sherry Podruzny put in the order to cheat me out of my degree. If you want to see a picture, Leslie Lampkin, he's right here. This is the Wenatchee Valley College English 203 research teacher, Leslie Lampkin. He also works at Mansfield School District in Washington State, and this man is most likely cheating the children at Mansfield School District. I did a public records request, and it says that the students in Mansfield School District are also having problems with Leslie Lampkin, and they're having problems with missing assignments. So he's most likely frauding the kids at Mansfield School District, and this all needs to be addressed. And I'm going to have to do more videos. This will just be the first of many. I turned in a complaint at Wenatchee Valley College to both deans, Joey Walter and Dr. Lori Keller. Now, these deans, right after I turned in a complaint on Leslie Lampkin, Dean Lori Keller emails me and comes to find out that right after that email, I went to check my assignment report, and Leslie Lampkin engaged in fraud and illegally removed my summary number 1 assignment. Believe it or not, I tried everything. I turned it into the Wenatchee Valley College School District. Several people, Regan Bellamy, who is the director at the HR, and she does public records. I turned it into Chio Flores, who's the vice president at Wenatchee Valley College. She tried to claim she didn't have the expertise to help me. She said she didn't have the expertise to read a syllabus and assignment report card, yet they expect the students to know how to read an assignment report card and a syllabus. But she's claiming to not have the expertise because they want their teachers to do fraud at Wenatchee Valley College. Very scary stuff, people. I'm here because I care about the safety of students. I care about the children, such as the children at Mansfield School District, and I don't want no more victims of discrimination, retaliation, fraud, or racketeering. Now, I'm going to get started to show you that my summary number 1 assignment was in the Wenatchee Valley College Canvas computer system. And I got a 93 out of 100 score. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So I want to take you up here, and I want to zoom in first where it says grades for David M. Niemeyer. I want to take you a look at the date and time. This is 8:59 p.m. 5/20/2018. That's when this evidence picture was taken. I scored a 93 out of 100. Oh, got a little bit. The mean was, which is the class average, was a 67.4. The high was a 94 and the low was a 0. But just once again, that's the proof of that. Now I want to take you over to the syllabus here to prove what I'm talking about. Here is Leslie Lampkin's syllabus. There's page 1 out of 6, if you see it on the bottom. Now I'm going to go through this a little fast, and I'll try to come back to some of it soon. There's page 2 out of 6. Now here's page 3 out of 6. Page 4 out of 6. Now on this page I want you to read the top where it says, "This syllabus will not change during the quarter. However, the attached calendar is subject to change. If a change is necessary, you will be notified in class." I also want you to go down to the bottom where it says major papers, summary. You will write 2 summaries this quarter, practicing the skills or briefly paraphrasing a work, crediting the author, remaining objective in the presentation of a work, and correctly citing the source. Each summary is worth 100 points, 200 points total. Now I want you to come over here, just another page, that's page 5 out of 6 as you'll see. And then I want you to come here, and there you're seeing summaries, 200 points, 100 points each, 6 out of 6. That's the last page. Now I want you to come over to my assignment report here. Grades for David M. Niemeyer, assignment report. Look, how come there's page 2 on the assignment report, and here is page 3. You'll notice there is no summary number 1 assignment in my summary report. Here is an email that proves my assignment was graded, summary number 1. It was in the Canvas College computer system. Let's go up here again and look. Oh, there it is. Right under in-class summary. And to prove it, I want to show you that the directions. Leslie Lampkin, the Wenatchee Valley College English 203 research teacher, summarizing and paraphrasing assignment. Summary number 1, English 203. To summarize an article's thesis, key points, and significant details in order to give your audience a basic understanding of the text. To improve your active reading skills, to lay the foundation for critique and evaluation. To avoid plagiarism by paraphrasing a text. Assignment. Write 2 summaries of David Zinczenko's Don't Blame the Eater, page 241 to 243. Write the first summary arguing that contrary to what Zinczenko claims, there are inexpensive and convenient alternatives to fast food restaurants. Write the second for an essay that questions whether being overweight is a genuine medical problem rather than a problem of cultural stereotypes. Compare your two summaries. Though they are about the same article, they should look very different. There you go, folks. Here's the second page of the summary number 1 assignment that consisted of 2 summaries for the directions of Leslie Lampkin. Now here's proof that I completed the first summary right here, which was on summary number 1 assignment. And here is the proof of my second summary, which also has my paraphrase assignment in it. And here's the third page, which just has my works cited, another proof that I completed the assignment. Now, after I turned in the complaint with both Deans Joey Walter and Lori Keller, Leslie Lampkin decided to illegally remove my summary number 1 assignment that consisted of 2 summaries, and actually replaced it with 2 non-additional required essays that he forced me to do that were not part of the syllabus, because Sherry Pedrusny wanted me to do a lot of extra work to abuse me and cheat me out of my degree. And that's why they did it this way. And I want to show you more evidence to prove that that summary was in the Canvas computer system at Wenatchee Valley College. So here is another proof right here. Here's a proof that my summary number 1 assignment, and this one was taken on 5/29/2018 at 6:06 p.m. It has both my summary number 1 assignment that I scored a 93 out of 100 and my essay number 1 that I scored an 88 out of 100. If you notice on essay number 1, the high for that assignment was a 93. The mean or class average was a 78.3 and the low was a 55. Just to prove it's my assignment and grade report. Right there. My name, David M. Niemeyer. So I'm going back out and let's take a good look at that. I also want to prove a little bit more evidence here. On 6/5/2018, right after my meeting this was at 12:42 p.m. Let's see if you can get a close view of that. On 6/5/2018, I met with both Deans Joey Walter and Lori Keller. And right after I met with them, she emailed me approximately 12:32, I believe. And 10 minutes later, I took this picture, evidence to prove they illegally removed. You notice summary number 1, 93 out of 100, is no longer visible in between essay number 1 and the in-class summary that was 35 points. It's gone. Disappeared. He stole it. He illegally removed it. That essay number 1 wasn't even part of the grades and assignments, but he wanted to force me to do extra work and fraud me. So, now the reason why would Sherry Pedrusny want to cheat me and if she was going to add in these extra essays? Well, I already had passed an advanced essay class with a B+ grade, and so she needed to take out all my summaries, my library packet, which is also not in my assignment report, and misrepresent my final 2 research papers. The reason she needed to do that is she wanted to be able to say, David, you didn't do a true research paper. all you did was a bunch of regular essays again. I just can't give you your Bachelor's of Applied Science and Dental Hygiene degree. This fraud, discrimination, retaliation, racketeering, organized crime scandal goes deep. And I'm going to explain to you about a biased judge, the clerks doing crooked, corrupt stuff up in the federal courthouse at the Eastern District of Washington. You're going to find out about Office for Civil Rights in Seattle doing corrupt things to hide the evidence. Many more other places. The state, Joyce Hammer at the Washington State Board of Community and Technical Colleges tries to cover up the fraud. It gets pretty deep, and this is just one of the very many videos that I'm going to do in order to explain everything. Now I want to get a little bit more in depth. Now after I turned in the fraud on Leslie Lampkin, I thought he was going to fix it, and then by the end of the quarter I realized he isn't going to fix the fraud, so I wrote him a message, and he replied to me, it looked like on June 26, 2018 at 1:49 p.m. I took this picture on, looks like June 26, 2018 at 2:26 p.m. And it right here, you'll notice, I'll zoom in, it says, I can assure you that nobody is going to dig back into the course assignments to make sure you completed all the work listed in the syllabus. Well, if that was true, then how come when I filed a complaint at the Wenatchee Valley College, they didn't want to fix it. I filed a complaint at Yakima Valley College, they didn't want to say anything about me getting my degree. I filed a complaint at the Washington State Board for Community and Technical Colleges, they didn't want to do anything. I filed a complaint at the Office for Civil Rights, and they didn't want to do anything, which is a federal agency. I filed a federal court complaint about discrimination, retaliation, and fraud, racketeering, and they answered all their questions together. Yes, Leslie Lampkin and Sherry Pedrusny both answered all their questions together. So if no one was going to dig back into the course assignments to really make sure I completed all the work, then why wouldn't they give me my degree and say, David, we got your degree for you. Still to this day, currently, I do not have my degree. They're not going to give it to me. I even paid $10,000 for an attorney, and my attorney, I feel like the clerks, the biased judge Salvador Mendoza Jr., and the assistant attorney Derek Taylor, Attorney General Derek Taylor, and the Attorney General Bob Ferguson all intimidated and threatened and or bribed my attorney to basically no longer help me in my federal court complaint, even though I paid $10,000 to have David O help me in my case, and he cheated me out of my $10,000. David O is an attorney at Seattle. His firm is called David O Defense, and he cheated me out of 10 grand. Now, I'm going to get into a lot more details about all this other stuff later, but I want to kind of end on a note here to prove that Sherry Pedrusny promised that was the last class here. When does English 203 at Wenatchee Valley College meet the equivalency of the Yakima Valley College English 203 and the BASDH degree requirement? Sherry Pedrusny says yes. Let's see. I said, is English 203 requirement the last course that is needed to received my Bachelor's of Applied Science and Dental Hygiene degree. She says, English 203 is the last college coursework you will need to complete. BAA 256 meets the statistics requirement. You will need to submit the crosswalk petition and pay for BAS 402, 403, and 404. Coursework is not required for these courses. 400 level credits are transcribed for BAS 402, 403, and 404 based on the Dental Hygiene National Board scores submitted in your application. Please contact Donna Fulton for more information on the crosswalk petition process. Now, in the meantime, I was applying for my Colorado dental hygiene license, and I was planning on moving to Colorado. Now, I needed an anesthesia verification form completed by Sherry Pedrusny. She had completed this form and filled it out incomplete multiple times just to harass me and abuse me. It's just sad to think that Sherry Pedrusny is the one that's deciding if you should get your degree or not. And it's sad that Leslie Lampkin at Wenatchee Valley College and works at the Mansfield School District, that they're abusing these children. You know, there's a good chance of them abusing these children, and no one's doing anything about it. I'm here because I care about the safety of students and children. And I'm working for you, the people, so there's no more victims of organized crime such as discrimination, retaliation, fraud, and racketeering. Please spread the word. Spread my albums. Don't let them get away with this. We don't want any more victims. And that's all I can say. And look for you on another episode of Discrimination, Retaliation, Fraud, and Racketeering, Organized Crime, Exposing the Truth. Thank you very much.